Superfly! Valen, I feel like I need to IGL diff Superfly. I'm hitting him with the foot. Superfly!
So they have decided to go against something they do not want to see from Fnatic, and he's probably Alpha on Chamber.
At this point, right, both teams are going to go out there, play their game, and hey, you just got to see where the coin lands, right?
Because they're both pretty happy to play retake trap styles, and Boaster is in fact the opening kill.
And blood's going to be drawn out as G2 bodies are dropping. Not relenting though, G2 looking eager to try and take site control, but they've got a crossfire setup to try and contend with!
How did he get two?
How the hell are you doing that? Jonah P, drive by, swings by, and deliver shoulder to shoulder, him and the IGL, Boaster himself, what a shot to connect. Not anticipating it, Boaster delivering an Alpha from the side.
G2 almost there, turning around a 3v5 situation, but they just couldn't quite get it done. 6 shots towards the end, a bit of a freebie there as well, that's beatable. And then cleans things up towards the end as well. Pin up towards B, and Kayak, he's got to defend.
Salvas pop open towards the door there, you blinds it as a back, still G2, oh boy! You can't stand up to it! Got a crash, he's missed the potential timing here. Just swinging wide. Trying to take that fight towards it, but smoke into your face, Valen. From him, but still player advantage, and the paranoia is beautiful. Splits them up with just the right amount of time, but no way! Valen!
Too cautious from Fnatic, I think. Talked about the fact that they love playing to give their opponents respect and play the advantage in the retake. But the paranoia pushed Valen off onto an off angle, and they just weren't there ready for the trade. It was only Chronicle that swung through off Alpha's contact. But here it goes.
Yeah, using it nice and early. Just trying to spot out the most of these players. Don't know if he spotted it off. Yes, Kayak. Time to strike. Choose it well. Chronicle. It's instinctual. The wall was up. Just anticipating G2's positioning. Goal. A rare whiff from Kayak with how he's been playing. K damage kicking in. Get a TP. Valen's barely out of there. Trying to play the crossfire setup. Chronicle wins this fight out, and that's going to be the lockdown to secure. Fnatic have all the advantages here. Everything in the world going their way. Through the front of B, and that's triggered. At least the ult, and it's a bait and switch setup. Jogamo. Boaster is here, laying in wait with the Odin up through the high ground. The attempt there made. Chronicle just the one before the trade is in sight. Now with that pit, he's going to be laying down towards it. Armageddon on top of it. I'm not sure if these are just stray shots coming through. Alpha.
Perfect trade.
Just the one traded instantly. Now the drone and a connection spots him out, highlighting across the board. Leaf is going to back away, trying to play his life. Sliders of corners, snaps towards it. Leaf!
For a player who's well within the race for tournament MVP. Look at how tight the timing is on that one. Jorg just escaping with absolutely no damage done. Crazy kill onto Jonah P there too. But what I like from G2 is that they were hyper aware of the threat of Alpha here on the flank.
Yeah, Alpha.
He's so far up.
Oh, really far up. It's going to be a paranoid blinds it up, and there's already players just on your tail, just trying to hunt you down, Jogamo. It's close quarters. It is carnage of what's occurring. Alpha decayed. Caught up into the corner from the seas, and Valen was very quick. Able to take up most of that space.
Information.
30 seconds left.
He's gone forwards. Trust the advantage, he's got a read, and it is a good one. The solo player, Trent, just trying to condition with that drone. There's the punish, Kayak towards the back. Alongside Chronicles, a stalwart defense. The lock and key here, there's only one left to stand against it, Jonah P. It's messy, it's scrappy, but Fnatic are up even.
To try to activate somebody like Leaf on the other side of the map, but Alpha's waiting, and his...
Just as the turret gets broken, Kayak is looking for more, he's stunned up and misses it! Trent just cleans him up!
That's amazing from Jorg and Trent!
All on Boaster now though, feeling the heat. It's a paranoia in your face, near-sighted. Plenty of bodies about to be coming towards you. Nightfall avoided, Chronicle. Again, the spam over the shoulder. Curtain raised up, wall of his own, just trying to stunt it. G2 though, not to be dismayed, trying to get a bit of a move on, trying to claim that A site. Moving forwards, that game of time, it's Chronicle. Gets the better of the adversary. Drop down should be sealing all of this one up, except Alpha oversteps himself, and lockdown's going to be broke down regardless. Chronicle getting a run on, getting a scurry on. It's been stuck to half, heads are popped. Chronicle dismissed entirely. Chance in his half though for Fnatic to try and draw it level. Jogamo sending it flying forwards here with a dimensional drift. Made this feel like a lot of A pressure, and our bodies behind it. G2 are looking to at least take this space. Doors are open wide. Paranoia already expended. Most is going to be using it. This is Anarchy. Crashes to leave from behind. What a good work put in though, and now it's up to Boaster to do the rest. Odin in hand.
Toxins going up.
Putting a squeeze on him now. Already revealed to the side there. Chronicle. Easy cleanup. 6-6 at the half.
Fnatic, after it looked like G2 were running away with things. Big round from Crashies as well in round 12. As Jorg was hunting him down from behind. I think this implies we've got a great game on our hands with how even things have started here on Lotus.
Yeah, competitive between these two juggernaut teams.
What can sometimes be Boaster's worst enemy. But Alpha might be his best friend.
Might take a few risks of his own out towards the blue room, and this is all covered in time. Kayak is there. The difference in a map like this.
Powers out.
Absolutely flawless. I mean, the damage from the first hit, collating through onto Jonah P. And then how clean Kayak looks with these shots coming out from his ghost afterwards. Hitting B and trying to connect with these guys through the door.
Maybe door's broken. No clearance onto the corner. Alpha has his back. Not on my watch is what he's saying. That attack side operator, but time is still becoming a bit of an issue, and shots are rattled. You can feel it. It's getting hectic. It's getting messy. Trent cleaning up onto Chronicle. Time is against them now. It's fully against this Fnatic squad. And G2
from Tree, and he's got players running away from him. I mean, the fact that Leaf also gets caught in this situation, the Guardian barrel just sticking out slightly, but it's this kill, Trent on Chronicle, that I think really changes the game, because G2 then can commit fully to the retake and the flood. And they are so right.
Who's catching the play though? Trent jump spotting. Potentially sees it, Valen unaware. Trying to get a move on, trying to get a runaway. Kayak! Just obliterating the opposition. It's up to Jonah P to pick up those pieces. See if he can make a little bit more from it. It's going to be fainting. Getting a bit of a run on. It's not catch the timing. There's no way. There's no way at all! It's shut down by Alfajer.
No, he's still
even getting the wrap around.
He's still going to be able to afford an op in the next round anyway, so.
Last player standing.
When Joel gets caught. Fnatic getting up to 9 here. But I think really you've got to be looking at how G2 executed in some of those moments. Block.
You're only just making a move over towards it. G2 still have bodies over towards you. Jonah B's going to be hearing most of this, and that's the Armageddon. As soon as doors opened up, the slightest of pockets to play inside. And all the way forwards, Jonah B has to be that line of defense. Moving now, 8 seconds remaining, but G2 reinforcing the site. Still time left. Alfie is going to try and defend this one. Defend it, he will. Plant is down. Wincon potentially there. And Alpha! All in his hands!
Got the early kill and set themselves up in a decent spot, but they were just barreling towards the site. Desperate to try to get something going. And again, the superstar, I think, is Alfajer. Defending Crashies. Leaf a little too slow to be able to deny.
Crown, you cannot afford to lose. Not against the weaker weaponry, G2. Sidestep, Nightfall, going to be avoided, at least for now. Util flying forward, sees not quite a connection. Paranoia sweeps forwards, Boaster's there, ready to take the fight and lay claim to most of this site. He needs some help when he's at it. Kayak drifting into it, trying to take the fight straight to them. And it's a bloodbath up towards heaven. If we just look to do some damage here, and Kayak's been set up perfectly. Showstopper for round 23. Aggression of G2 was just dissipated. They're the ones left scrambling. Showstopper down. Just tagging into the clone. Jorgman will get it, but Crashies is there. Cleans it up. 3 players left to stand here. Boaster with the plan is going to be sticking this safety in the back of his mind, because Crashies is watching it all leaf. Yeah. This is it, surely. Fnatic on the cusp, on the brink of taking map 1. G2's map pick. It's all on to Leaf. 6 bullets left. Timing not there. It's a 13-10 to finish here for our opener between these 2 juggernauts.
As they get ready for this map 2, could very well
Over towards it, exchanged even, leaving out of satchels in hand. Alpha,
that's a great shot.
Straight into the fray. Leaf is dead. Lands back with a flash is even better. Jonah P is going to do a lot from this spot. And Trent does supplement.
The Heaven
10
Lurk.
seconds left.
Heaven Lurk is what they're waiting for. That's on the timing. Crashies
Player standing.
just laying around towards the side. He's already dropped down, but he wasn't expecting it. Trent,
He has to
Trent, if he stays alive, he's won the round. Trent!
Should have been an absolute wrap, but they lost track of where he was. They knew that he'd been over towards spawn. And I think Crashies was searching for him, didn't realize. He was just tucked right behind that box. Leaf versus Chronicle. Chronicle gets the better end of it after Valen had already retreated. And now Valen's alone and isolated on the A side with the Paranoia as his best friend.
Yes, they can hear it now. Smokes are going to start to be laid down, blossoming. Vault reveals. And not even the exit for Valen. Just trying to TP out of it, but just opened his body up wide for it. So Fnatic, methodical approach towards it. Trying to hold back the onslaught now that G2 are trying to dish out. No one is ready for Alpha.
From Fnatic, really good positioning too. Even if Alpha hadn't been able to close out with 3 kills, Boasters waiting in vents.
Default. Taking a fight. Valen chopped down. Showstopper even expended. That's out the back pocket of Alpha. This is going to be a quick scurry away. G2 do not want any part of this.
Their A-ramp fight is going to be crucial here. Chronicle's just been amazing today.
He's going to try and do it all. But Judge Chronicle!
He's perfect.
Hitting shots like that! Boaster just supplements beautifully.
Alpha and Chronicle. It's been immaculate today. He's certainly one of those players. He was lighting up the scoreboards, topping the rankings in EMEA for stage 1. But if you're looking for experience at global events,
Tyrani's just walking like a bot.
That's what they are.
Answers, drops down Kayak, pit now into your face, and this dimensional drift needs to get value. Nightfall in through, into the back, spam and a shorty! Jorgamo, he's got access now towards it, and Chronicle down, that means the pit alongside with it. Jorgamo, there's no stopping him right now. Boaster, gonna do it all from an uncomfortable spot indeed to buy time for Alpha, to buy time for this guy to shine. 7 bullets left, Trent repositions.
6 bullets.
Leaves it into the 1v1 and time is ticking away from
Bad
Trent.
plan.
It's a bad plan, he's sticking this.
Alpha!
Have on it, Alpha wide. He's gonna swing, he's
He's
gonna
lost
swing
it.
now, Alpha! He claims it!
Wide is B main. It looked like a horrid plant. And a really good combo. But considering the pressure that Jorgamo put down, getting 3 in the round, everybody else couldn't quite get it done. Look how tight that one is. Team.
Let's see what comes out on top. Fight forwards, out towards Pillar. The guns, the weaponry, not ideal for G2. Starting to at least drop down into the sides, and the feed is filled up. One shade of teal. Alpha standing alone. Chronicle is going to pick up these pieces with a double face like that. G2.
Flash out.
Around where it looked like Fnatic should have been able to come out on top and equalize the game at 4-4.
Last
Suddenly,
player standing.
G2 are running away with things.
Here from Fnatic, and this does put the squeeze now onto Leaf. Trying to lay in wait, and they're already putting a drop on him! Bucky in hand!
That's beautiful.
Slowly but surely, Fnatic are dissecting this site. Taking the map control away, it's going to be ult expended just to try and get themselves
30
back in,
seconds
but it's wasted! Caesar's perfect, Trent just trying to stay tucked in, but the horn reveals all. There will be no escape, not this time.
Fnatic in this slow-paced style, it looks so perfect.
Last player standing.
And it's desperation by G2, just wandering into that sight line. A thrifty win from Fnatic.
The depths again, as Fnatic keep it. But, I mean, look, they knew that Leaf was just pinned in that corner the entire time. There had not been a re-clear. Kayak's just controlling that space, keeping him corralled. And once they had that pick,
Huge danger, 20 seconds left. Reggie want to end it at this point. Fnatic, anchor smokes are laid down. G2 trying to play that time. Kayak cracks it open and cracks heads while he's
10
at it.
seconds left.
Moving forwards, Trent has not been dislodged, at all.
time.
He's denied the plant. And the time is the worst enemy of this Fnatic squad.
Trent has done it again!
He stays alive in the final moments. Out and now Boaster. Last one left to do it all. The pull was used earlier. Nothing else to delay. It comes down to random spams. He comes down to the clutch. And Boaster might have just done it all. No way!
Insane!
That's ridiculous!
He's
6
just
bullets,
wiggling
man.
around and doesn't have the ammunition.
them. Tapping away, Jogamo's now there. Ult of his own, he's straight into the fight.
Spike planted.
The peak from Trent dropped down to just 50 health. This damage done to a variety of them. And Crashies will deliver the round to them.
Should have had the advantages. They put the squeeze onto those sight anchors, and G2 was still able to get 7.
Could be gaps for Fnatic to play in. Could be mistakes that they could absolutely capitalize on. Just the pistols in their hands, and they're making it work regardless. Jogamo, just like that. He's the last one left to stand against this, and the damage has been done. Indeed, already the net tightening. Kill's going to be given up whatsoever, and off of Boaster. Here comes the swing.
That's
shot
a lot
through
of damage.
The wall. Crashies. One more to the chest will do him. Surely not. Alpha. Quite an upgrade in the midst of all of this one. Spectre in his hands. 10 seconds left. It's getting dire. Out towards the top. Just can't land a shot. Fnatic. It's rifted them right back.
Paper X, actually, that they were talking about that.
What are you doing, bruv? Hey! What is going on? You're getting classic!
It's your fear.
Gets away alive, though. Still can play his life into this one with the Nightfall. It's going to be colliding. Pulls going to be used out early. Jogamo already dipping his way in through the back of the site. And a wonderful peek at that. Fnatic trying to make a go of this one here. Kayak! With the operator in his hands, on through the high ground. Kills are collected and claimed across the board.
Immediately behind to try to clear up Jogamo. Here you see it on the replay again. Almost catches 2 as well. Huge amount of damage onto Valen, who was trying to teleport in. A great read as well from Fnatic in this round. They knew that this was going to be a B-pop. Of course, G2 had to give away quite a lot of what they were doing around the map just to deal with Kayak. Giving G2 full mid control just allows them to slice up the defenders.
Double drop down, Alpha. He's up onto the ropes. The bullet to the head of Jogamo, but he is cleaned up. A lot of information. A lot of ults expended, even that. It's a cosmic divide, and they're trying to take this fight forwards. G2 with a lesser weaponry, not to be denied that space. In through spawn already, Jonah P picking up that upgrade. And it's a complete collapse once more.
Valen calls that fight over towards screens. And it's set up secondarily with the stun from Jonah P. So they're already fighting, getting information, and then commit the utility. And Kayak, he's got no hope of winning that 1v3. The time has not been a problem for G2 this series just yet.
25 seconds left, and you can hear it rumble of the footsteps, and there it is! Trying to make their way forwards. A bit of spam coming through, but still evens out G2 and spending everything. But can they remove Crashies finally? Yes. Time. 11 seconds left.
10 seconds left.
And personal Bucky in hand. All the way through, that's a bullet to the back. Because of it, nothing to hide. Trent away. He's got to do it all from this spot here to jiggle the shots. It's immaculate from Boaster. The 2v1. Smoke up, full committal. And Chronicle sticking counter spam from Boaster. It's 10 to 10.
And another thrifty.
With Jogamo's the one with a rifle. Fault line, Cosmic Divide even being committed. TP now into the back in the space. Right there, they have no idea. They are none the wiser. Kayak, it's your time to shine. And shine he does! Absolutely ridiculous!
Gorgeous play, Leaf's even watching for it, but it gets hit fully by the flash. An accidental kill even onto Jonah P. And Kayak's positive again after that one. Nice! E2 trying to pull off a 3v5 from inside the site. Nobody with heaven control, nobody on the flank.
Live, ults are here, rolling thunder, it's G2. They realize it, they have to try and fight tooth and nail for every inch of space, but Kayak is already wrapping. The discipline is here from Fnatic. You need a miracle if you're G2. Fnatic are not in the business of giving them out. Already to swing in the face. Alfajer claims the space and more. Jonah P to last-ditch effort. But that's all it's looking to be. Beautiful from Fnatic. And they sent G2